Hey guys, Spiderbot here. This is Modern Warfare 3 Rush Tactics. Finally, for Seatown offense. I'm going to do every single map, offense, defense. Hope you guys like it. Please help out with the series. Help me out. Like, favorite, comment, whatever you got to do. For tactics, baby. Okay, so there are a few rushes I do on Seatown. This one's going to be on left side A rush. And I always ADS down here. Even though I always hip fire, I always ADS coming down here. And I catch these two guys. I don't really worry too much about that left side. I can just run past there, even if I don't catch the first guy and he runs into the building on the left. That's fine. Just keep running right past A. You can rush plan it. I mean, I'm going after these guys. I'm actually having a pretty epic game this game, and that's why I'm taking a little more risk than I should. I could have probably just planted at A, and I'll show you that. I will show you that actually in a couple other clips because I do a lot of those rushes. But as it is, I'm going to plant at B. There's only one guy left. I've got nobody around me, though. That's that's obviously an issue. You definitely want to try and have some teammates nearby, preferably at least one, and not everybody across the map. We actually have one of our teammates. I'm using the minimap. I can use the minimap pretty effectively. But you see, we actually had a teammate that got taken out over on this side. So seeing as there's only one guy left and I'm having a pretty decent game, I actually end up going after him. But I don't leave the bomb unguarded. I do have a teammate that is still there. So we still have protection on the bomb site, but I'm going after this guy to get the final kill, and that's it. Nice little headshot. Now, when you don't have a silencer on your weapon, I usually run silencer and search, but for whatever reason, I'm not running a silencer. And you got to keep on the move. I tend to keep on the move when I'm not using a silencer because you will show up in the enemy's minimap. So I'm doing the same rush. Again, just showing you multiple variations. I do have the silencer on this time. And again, ADSing. Now this time, I don't continue rushing. I got hurt pretty bad there. He almost took me out. So you want to recover. There's no sense in rushing in here and trying to get through past the bomb site if you're hurt. So I plant that Claymore. Now, I mean, it's not in the most unobvious of positions. I planted that mainly to give me an indication if there's an enemy coming up on A from the other side, and I'm protecting the far side on the opposite side of the Claymore. So I'm the only one left. And man, there's a guy shooting me. And to be honest, he was in this building. He is in this building. He's still in the building. He ends up shooting at me again. But I'm going back to the target. Now, I have a Claymore on the other side. Now, my job here is not necessarily to kill this guy. My job here is to keep him busy so that he doesn't get to defuse the bomb. So I'm going to shoot at him. I'm going to take off. He probably had the upper hand on me there. I'm going to come around this side, past my Claymore. There was only about 5 seconds left there anyway, and he doesn't have enough time, and that's it. Again, you don't have to get the kill on these guys. He was the last guy. I knew it. All I had to do was keep him busy until the time ran out and he couldn't defuse. Or if he tried to defuse, I would have had him as well. Okay, so here's another one. We're going to go down the left side again. Now, I come around this way. You can vary it up a little bit. So there's a guy, he's about to throw a frag or Semtex there. So I get the 2 kills. I keep running through A and get a decent knife kill right there. And there's a... Oh, that's actually enemy equipment. So there's equipment on the minimap. I wasn't actually paying attention to the minimap just then because there was a blip on the minimap up to my left. He actually shot at me, and Hyper ends up taking him out. So I got the bomb. We've got the B target actually cleared out now, and I'm going to plant. And we do have at least one teammate in with me here. There's Axel. But I think my teammate's actually calling out the last guy here. So he's nowhere near the B target. Anyways, okay, so Meatwagon actually took him out. So in those cases, when you know the enemy player is nowhere near the target, I mean, I do tend to try and get that last kill. And it's mainly just for me trying to get it. I mean, it's not anything tactical, because you really should be staying at the bomb site and protecting that. Okay, another one, again. See what I mean? You can catch these guys. This time, again, I don't have the silencer on. So I'm on the minimap, and I come over to B side, and I'm going to hop the wall. I actually do some rushes on this B side that I will be showing you. So I'm coming in here, and I don't have anybody with me. The guy with the bomb, I'm not sure where he is. It's almost like he's right back at spawn. So I throw a stun in there. It's probably likely that these guys know where I am. If there was anybody in there, I don't know if I got a hit marker or if I was stunned, but I planned that Claymore just to protect my backside, and look at that, double kill with the Claymore. And I will say, I'm going to be doing Claymore tactics as well with these, with sort of, not with these videos, but as separate videos for each of the maps. So I'll be doing an offense, defense, and Claymore tactics video, but a lot of times you just put the Claymore down to protect your backside, and sometimes they're going to be in obvious positions, but sometimes not. I get kills with Claymores in the most obvious of positions a lot of the time. So we still have a teammate, and that's kind of annoying. I don't know what that guy's doing with the bomb, but he's obviously, I think he's going over to A now to actually plant it. And I know there's an enemy player around here somewhere, so I'm trying to locate him. And he's okay, so he's up there. I think he's up top. I don't know if he jumped down. Yeah, he did jump down, so he gets me. But regardless, it was another variation of the rush to A side, and I think he actually ends up getting the defuse here, unfortunately. But that's the way, you know, that's the way it happens. I'm not going to show every single round where I actually win, and you guys can flame this guy for taking up everybody's time during the before he defuses. Yeah, you go with those FMG-9 Akimbo pre-patch weapons, bud. So I think I might have actually one more rush on A side. Again, I know it's sort of repetitive, but it just shows you the variations. And when I run the defense videos, it'll actually show how to counter those rushes. I mean, the rushes that I do on defense are exact opposite of the rushes that I do on offense. So you'll see how to counter my own rushes. I'm going to be providing you with that. So again, I'm going up. Look at this guy. I end up sniping him out here. Nice. So again, I always ADS down there because I have a long line of sight. Ideally, when you run an SMG, you want to get into close quarters. You want to create angles with your enemies. You don't want to have those long throughways where they can take you down with sniper rifles or assault rifles. That's why I don't do rushes on the outside of these maps, because there are too long lines of sight on the outskirts of these maps, or of this map anyway, of Seatown. Alright, so we got the bomb planted today. I do have a Claymore in there. And this was actually a clip, a full game I posted a while ago. So I get the double kill hip fire right there, and then I'm just about to take out that guy, and everybody rage quits. So I think that was the last rush on A side. No, I'm gonna do one more. See, I catch another guy there, and I got the specialist bonus. Woo! And look at all right, yeah, ride shield. So I come in here. Oh yeah, this is I think this is one other lesson. One other lesson that I wanted to give you guys. So I'm gonna come around here. I'm going to plant a Claymore, and then I'm gonna go to plant the bomb. But I don't have the bomb. Make sure you have the bomb when you go to plant it. All right, guys. That was it for that. I just wanted to show that. I thought it was kind of funny. I'm just so used to picking up the bomb all the time.
They got pushed out.
All right, another left side rush. I know. You guys, you're doing the same rush all the time. Don't worry, I'm going to show you a few otty rushes. Again, right past A. Don't worry about the guys in that left building, because they're getting the set up. I mean, that was the whole thing with even with COD 4, Modern Warfare 2, World at War, Black Ops. Every single game COD, I can do rush plants. It's a little more difficult in Modern Warfare 3, simply because the maps are smaller, and the advantage is almost on every single map. The advantage is on the defense. Typically they can get to the bomb sites a lot faster and a lot sooner than you can on offense. Whereas on some of the other COD games, you did have an opportunity to do a lot more rush planting. But even then, on defense, guys are trying to get set up in positions to, upstairs here and try to catch people coming up that ladder, and I will show that rush. So when they go into that building, you don't really have to worry about it. You can just walk right into A and plant half the time. Okay, so now I'm going to start doing the right side B rush. And this one's a little bit more dangerous.
They got 2 guns.
That guy doesn't even, I don't know what he was doing. But I jumped that wall. Sometimes you'll get guys rushing, and you'll see on the defensive rush that I actually jumped that wall. And we'd probably see, if I was playing against myself, I would probably see me jumping that wall as I approached it. And sometimes guys will just camp out that wall and prepare for you jumping over it. So you just gotta be careful. It's a lot more dangerous than the other rushes on this this map. So I get the last kill at the B target. But that's the thing I like about rushing. You know, you get into the action, you get up against these guys and hip fire, and it's a lot better. I don't really like camping out the bombs and stuff and sitting there for 2 minutes in the same spot. So I'm going to do another rush on the right side. Again, try and get over this wall. And I think one of these I actually do end up seeing somebody come over the wall. So I don't actually make it over, and I'm not going into that building on the right-hand side. I'm actually coming back around on the left-hand side. Just there's nobody in here for whatever reason. And that's the Claymore. That's like an obvious Claymore right there. So I plant it down before I plant the bomb. And that thing's not hidden. That Claymore is not hidden. But again, sometimes Claymores that are really, really obvious can get you a kill because people don't pay attention. So I'm actually within range where I could hear somebody defusing. I do have a teammate that's coming in here, and he's actually looking towards the target right now. So I'm not too worried at this point. I'm just protecting this back end. He gets one enemy kill right there. He's in close to the target, and gets the second kill right there. So you gotta watch the minimap and watch where your teammates are, because you want to complement them, and that's what I try to do in most cases. I try and pay attention to where my teammates are, and I try to complement their positions by taking up a position that they're not watching, for instance. So this is going to be the last rush on the right-hand side, and this is where the guy actually rushing on the enemy defensive side actually jumps over. So I fall back so I can reload and catch another guy that comes running around. So, you know, the goal with rushing is not necessarily to run the entire map, run to their spawn. My goal in rushing in Search and Destroy is to try and get to one of the target areas and take control of it. Get in there quick, try and take out some enemy players along the way where you can surprise them because they're not expecting you to be there, and then getting into the bomb location and taking control of it. So you could either plant or your teammate can come in and plant. Whoever has the bomb. So there's one guy left, and he just showed up on the minimap, so I'm going to go after him here. I got a teammate that's in at the bomb, and I get the last kill. Alright, we got two more rush clips to show you here. And it's sort of another A-side rush, but it's actually up the ladder in this building on the left-hand side here. And I will show you some of this on the defensive side as well, and how dangerous it can be. So there's nobody up here. Usually you'll run into guys up here, and this is actually a fail. I do get this guy, and there's another guy sitting in that corner. And there's actually a Claymore, a stun Claymore, that probably would have killed me. So I just wanted to show that quickly. I actually recorded this yesterday because I didn't have any of these clips. I have some defensive rushes up through here, but not offensive, so I recorded this yesterday. Just a single game of Search here. So I'm going to go back down. I know there were guys in here, so I'm going to throw a stun in there this time. And this is actually the very next round of the same game. I don't know if that was the same guy or not, but same position. So I actually grab his weapon. I'm going to go past I'm going to go looking for these guys now. But, again, it's just showing that rush. That's actually a half-decent Claymore position, whether you're on defense or offense. Anybody running by there is going to have a difficult time from either direction seeing that Claymore. So I run back up into this building. I'm just searching for these guys now. I get a couple of knife kills. And I do run into a problem. I know there's an enemy player. He just showed up on the minimap. But then my teammate just planted the bomb, and there's nobody else with him. And there's no way I can get back in time. I mean, I try to haul ass here. My other teammate, I don't know what the hell he's doing. but they end up getting the defuse. So that's it. That was the episode number 2 here for Search and Destroy Modern Warfare 3 Rush Tactics Seatown Offense. I apologize for my voice. I have a bit of a cold, but I got to get these things out for you guys. Hope you liked it. Again, please remember to rate and comment on the video. I'm trying to get into some more tactics. I'm going to be doing some other sort of tactics series, not only for Modern Warfare 3, but also for Battlefield 3. So hope you guys like it, and let me know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Thanks a lot. Spider Bites out.